Hello, so I'm back in the Brecon Beacons today and I'll be reviewing and giving my thoughts on this Katadyn BeFree Water Filter. Is it the best water filter for bikepacking and hiking, I hear you ask? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. Tasty. So when I'm bikepacking and hiking, I always like to be as self-sufficient as I possibly can, and water's a big part of that. And knowing that I can fill up with water when I need to, and it's going to be safe and quick to do, is really reassuring. It means I'm more likely to go out into places which don't have shops and things, knowing that I have a water filter to clean the water. Yeah, so I started looking for a water filter a few years ago and came across this one, and it looked like it was the best option for bikepacking, down to a number of different features. So there's two parts to the water filter, and if we take it apart, so you have the bottle part, which comes in 0.6, a 1 litre and a 3 litre bag, which is quite soft plastic, but so far it seems to be durable enough. And then you have the filter membrane here, and it has a hollow fibre filter with a 0.1 micron membrane, which might not mean anything to you. But in terms of what it filters out, it filters 99.999% of bacteria and 99.999% of protozoan, I think it's called. It doesn't filter out waterborne viruses, so that's something to take into consideration. But here in the UK and most of Europe, that shouldn't be such an issue. This one's the 0.6 litre option, just because I find that normally if I'm bikepacking, I'll tend to carry 2 water bottles, and then this one's really just for filtering the water. But if I'm going on a long stretch where I know there won't be many places to fill up water, I'll probably fill this up and with water and put it in my back pocket of my jersey, just to sort of have as a backup. And it is quite soft plastic, as I said, so I don't normally like to have it filled up in my, say, bikepacking bag or in my bag where there's like forks or anything sharp. But so far it seems durable enough, and I haven't had any issues. It costs around £40, which I think for some other options is a bit more on the pricey end of the scale. But I think you really get what you pay for in terms of what you want it for. And for me, being nice and small was one of the main key features I wanted. So yeah, it's quite small when you pack it up. And I think that's really handy, and you don't need to carry a big water filter with you. Also, this is quite quick to use. So it has about 2 litre flow rate, which I think is faster than other options. So it means once you do find water, you can quickly filter it without having to wait for too long. And I think the filter lasts around 1,000 litres, which isn't as high as other filters. If you're using it once a week or every couple of months or something, then it should still last you quite a long time. And you can buy replaceable filters if you need to. So that's the main features. Let's go and try it out with some water. So I found this little stream. It's not the biggest stream, but there hasn't been that much rain recently, so we'll have to do. So firstly, to use the filter, you have to fill up the bag. And then you have two options really. Firstly, just straight from the mouthpiece. Tasty. Or secondly, the option which I normally use is to refill my cycling bottle, so I can, it's a bit easier to drink as you go. And to do that, just it's the same really, just fill it up like this. And the flow rate is obviously slower than a normal water bottle, but for a water filter it's pretty good. To clean the filter, which you have to do every now and again just to clean out anything that gets stuck in there, you can either swish it in water, and that should clean it, or you can swirl it and shake it in your bottle. And again, so this should be nice and clean now. Yeah, so that's how you use the Katadyn BeFree Water Filter. So now we've got a full bottle of fresh and clean water that's safe to drink as I carry on my bikepacking or hiking trip. So overall, I would highly recommend this water filter because it's lightweight, it's quick and easy to use, and it packs down pretty small as well. So yeah, it's my favourite water filter for bike packing and my hiking adventures. Let me know in the comments which water filter you use and whether you've had any experience with this one. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to my channel. Happy adventuring!